Welcome back, basketball fans. Welcome back. South Sudan have been sensational. They rounded off their warm-up games by beating Jordan 91-82. In the previous video, we talked about they matched up against Brazil. They lost. They matched up against Venezuela. They won. They matched up against Jordan. They matched up against Jordan in the previous game. And man, they've just been sensational. Oh, and they also matched up against Iran. So that was awesome. And in the first game, they matched up against Australia, which kind of like they're just getting a feel of how Australians play basketball. And majority of the time, when you test the waters with a team that is exemplary like Australia, just experience just adds on. But South Sudan have been sensational. Even they won an award for the biggest follower growth on social media. South Sudan, their fan base has been sensational, and even the South Sudan Basketball Federation are organizing like the visa requirements for traveling fans, and it's just good. You can see everyone is just getting on board and just supporting their whole team. Their fans have been sensational. The players have been great. Luol Deng at the helm, Coach Roll Ivy. Even they had their fastball. They had their presser today, and we're just waiting to see them tip off because their roster is stacked. Everything is just aligning for this side, and given like what they have done in the qualifiers, it has been so commendable. I've made a series just highlighting their games, even their post-match press conferences in a series. Which is available in this channel, so please be sure to check that out, because you're just seeing a team that has never missed any step. I don't know if I said step, but anyway, I have looked at this team since 2020, and I've seen their progression. I know we've made a couple of videos talking about what happened in the 2021 Afrobasket. They got eliminated by Tunisia, but heading into this FIBA World Cup qualifiers, you could see they just had a goal and they were very determined. They took out powerhouse after powerhouse team in the continent, and they just ran them over, and they have beaten every single team they're matched up with. The only team that they lost to is Senegal. It was a 3-point game, but they were able to avenge that loss, running up the record to 11-1, and right now they have a record of 3-2. They've won 3 games, lost 2 games. In 5 games, they won 3 games, so that's a winning record. And looking at the way they're just setting up, they have that tag of like the underdog team. South Sudan are being seen like the underdog team, especially in their group. But if you look at these players, they can give any team problems, and they have the ability to be able to like even finish top of the group. So I am very confident and optimistic. I even mentioned, even in the previous video that I made, I gave them a podium finish, but that was just a stretch. But I'm pretty sure in that group, they're not going to finish bottom of the group, because I know they are going to match up against teams that legit can be able to like, go all the way. But I'm confident in this team. And even if you look at like the way the players they've been setting up mentally, this is a team that has checked all the boxes. They have the right coaching staff. They've got the right pieces. They brought in William Gabriel. They've got Kwani. Yeah, man, they had to bring in William Gabriel because, man, his experience is vital. Remember, he made the Western Conference Finals in the previous playoffs and with the Lakers, so that much experience is needed. And having a good coaching staff and having good elite players increases South Sudan's chances of getting into that next level. So I'm very excited to see that, and also looking at the way they're just bringing in that basketball culture into the country. So like that trophy was just visited. It made that stop there. Guys went and saw it, and it was just motivating to see that. And even I saw even in some photos, even on social media, that they have even billboards saying that fans should come and support the South Sudanese team in their World Cup, in their FIBA World Cup quest. So you're seeing everyone is just rallying behind the team, something that is needed, especially when taking on the world. South Sudan are just showing time and time again how to be one of the top federations, even in the whole continent. And majority of the time, you're seeing teams trying to borrow a leaf from South Sudan the way they're doing it. And you can't argue with the results. They have produced the best results in the shortest time. I'm a Kenyan. I support the Kenyan Marans a lot. I don't like to compare it like that, but I can say South Sudan right now are light years ahead of us. They're like 10 years ahead of us the way they're operating. They've been able to make significant strides in the right direction quicker than we have, and they have proven time and time again they have the ability and they have what it takes to get to that next level. So I'm just waiting to see their match, their games. Their games are just awesome. They're just incredible. They have a very nice squad in there, and hopefully we'll be able to see how they're gonna match up against Serbia, China, Puerto Rico. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the outcome of these games, especially in Group B. They're going to play in Manila, and Serbia, another powerhouse team. China, just difficult. Puerto Rico. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm confident that they're not just gonna go lay down and die for the other team. They're gonna come up and fight. And I've seen a lot of fight in this team. And this is a team that has caused problems in continental basketball. So going into worldwide basketball, I'm pretty sure they have what it takes to be able to make the adjustments to get to that next level. So I'm just excited. I just can't wait for tip off, because this is just going to be one of those experiences I'm just watching all the way, and the time has just come, because I was just waiting for this for the longest time. I must say I have made sure to follow the African teams. We also have Cape Verde in there. We also have Egypt, Angola, Cote d'Ivoire, South Sudan in there. All of them, the funny thing I've seen in all the articles, they're being labeled as the underdogs. They're being labeled as an underdog team. And honestly, if you ask me, I feel like the world is just, not giving South Sudan credit. I know this is their first time making the FIBA World Cup, but don't get ahead of ourselves. But I feel with the experience that they've accumulated, they've been able to show, and they've been able to prove that they have what it takes to be able to even get even to the semis. If South Sudan makes the semis and they apparently shock the world, this is what basketball is all about. So even given their international coaching staff, given their top class, top notch, everything, even when it comes to training, even the way they're preparing, you can see they're not just waiting for the tournament to go in direct. They've had warm-up games, and they've looked so good, and especially in the warm-up games. And it's actually pretty important, especially mentally, having that feel for the game and having that ability to be able to make sure to have that edge, especially coming off a win, because in basketball, you're as good as the last game. So having South Sudan, come out like that against Venezuela, Iran, Jordan, and just winning those games. I know they lost against Australia and they lost against Brazil, but those are just learning. This is just experience games. Just just give you a feel. So looking at the way they played against Australia, it looked like it was a blowout game, but you could see they picked up a lot, and they're able to come out strong against Jordan, Iran, and man, it was just great. So I'm just waiting to see how they're going to match up against Serbia. We're just going to talk about this in this channel, also China, and also Puerto Rico. So, man, I mean, I'm just too excited. I also come up with videos just talking about the other teams and how they have been able to fare and just give a highlight. But if you want to, be posted on any new information coming in, please be sure to check me out on Facebook. I've been posting a lot on Facebook. Check out my Twitter. Links in the description box. So with that, I'm gonna just leave it at that. So please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you can get notified, and also leave your feedback down in the comment section. What you think South Sudan are going to what do you think? How far do you think they're gonna head? Because I'm seeing a lot of polls saying that they're just gonna make it to the quarterfinals. Others saying it's gonna be a stretch, making out to the group stage. I know it's a tough group, but they're also a tough team. So yeah, leave your feedback down in the comments, and I'm out. Peace.